Hi, my name's John DL and welcome to a screen showing you my professional development for practitioners LiveBinder. I've pulled this together because there is an increasing number of practitioners, in particular in the area that I support, which is adult and community learning and offender learning and skills, who want to keep up to date with new and emerging technologies, to have their awareness raised of what's out there so that they can make informed decisions about whether it would enhance their current practice, and to engage with their learners and perhaps provide them with some tools as well that they can use to enhance their learning. As I said, this is my personal development for practitioners LiveBinder, and LiveBinders is one tool that you as practitioners and or as learners who are watching this may want to have a closer look at. It enables you to produce the same really as a paper-based folder, in as much as producing tabs, as you can see across the top here: welcome, quick links to the PD4P, CPD and uNET video clips, the video creation and some other LiveBinders. But under each of those tabs, I've actually got some more sub-tabs: how would you feel, flip models, and the Padlet forum that I've set up for us to communicate, collaborate, share, etc. So this is one tool that I feel has a lot of potential to enhance communication with learners, with peers, with anyone that you choose, any of your stakeholders. You'll see if you decide to go and have a closer look, that the templates that you can use for each page are very much like the templates that you'd have in a PowerPoint slide. The difference being is that you don't have the hassle of having to learn how to embed web pages, because it's done automatically. You don't have the hassle of having to have links to audio files and other media. It can all be done within the LiveBinder, so you're not leaving and then having to come back and so on. It's also a potential alternative to a virtual learning environment that many learning providers do have, but are finding it difficult to engage their practitioners and or learners with the content or content creation. So this particular LiveBinder is looking at personal development for practitioners, and I'm putting forward a number of different arguments as to why what I call the Martini learning, resources that enable you to learn anytime, any place, anywhere, when it's appropriate for you, 24/7, 365 days of the year. And or also to actually be able to flip the environment. I'm going to say on the sub-tab underneath the welcome tab, I've put down a scenario where we're looking at how you would feel if you went to the doctors or to the dentist and found that they either hadn't had any professional development since they trained in the 70s, in the case of doctors, or that they were going to do a filling and they brought out a treadle-powered drill. I'm sure I wouldn't be that impressed. The thing is that there are so many people within teaching and learning that are what I again described as those practitioners that always argue that it works and that's the way we've always done it. On that sub-tab, there is also a video to actually look at, I suppose, the historical development of what's going on in classrooms and the importance of making sure that the tools that you use are teaching our learners for now and or for the future, not for our past. In the next sub-tab, you'll find that there is an argument that I've put forward, I suppose, about the advantages of using flipped models for the professional development for people like yourselves, for practitioners. And again, I'm not going to play it for you now. You can look at it. There will be a link on the screen, hopefully, while I'm talking. I'll come back to the other sub-tab under there, but I'm just going to go quickly to the next main tab across, which is quick links to video clips that I've produced that will enable you to access clips that could help you to get your head around some of the skills that you may need. And these are CPD videos. I'm using here, and again it may be a tool that you would find useful to use with your learners. It's a tool called Thinglink that provides an interactive picture that when the mouse goes over it, there are hotspots. And here, for example, there is a video on enhancing your presentations when using PowerPoint. And again, your learners for an interview may actually benefit from knowing how to do that. And or, with no disrespect to any of you, you may actually quite like to be able to enhance your presentations to your learners. So you may want to look at that. There are currently 8 videos, and this is a LiveBinder. I will be adding to it. The last one actually is looking at the potential advantages of using the Flipped model to engage with you as practitioners to improve engagement and more. That's the video that was in the sub-tab before, but they're all accessible there. You'll also find that there's another sub-tab here called uNET, and when we go into that, we've got the same sort of situation, and here we've got 11 video clips, and they are all about using new and emerging technologies, hence uNET. Again, it enables you to access them 24/7, 365 days of the year, our Martini Learning. Please feel free to share these with other people. I'm not precious about them. They are Creative Commons share alike, as long as you're quite happy to say that they were produced by myself, John DL. There is, and this is what I'm using to create this for you to look at. There is, in fact, a tool called VCRec. It is probably the easiest tool to learn how to use. It has a very small learning curve. On the left-hand side, there are a number of clips on how to set things up. The only one that didn't work and doesn't appear to work is how to record a PowerPoint. And again, if you do need some support, I'm quite happy to try and give you some support if you're one of our supported learning providers here in the northwest of England, in the UK. But that's one tool that you may want to have a look at and to use to produce videos like this, with me up here in the top right hand corner talking about a website, in this particular case a LiveBinder, and communicating with you at a time that suits you. While we're there, we'll look at the last binder, the other LiveBinders, and you'll notice that I've used Thinglink again. And this time I've put a picture myself of various LiveBinders, 38 in all. And you'll notice that as I move over them, it tells you exactly what each of the LiveBinders is about. So for example, functional skills resources. If I click on it, it will take me to that LiveBinder. I'm not going to, because I'm going to run across fairly quickly. You've got the PD4P, the Professional Development for Practitioners, or the CPD, Continued Professional Development LiveBinder. That's the one we're actually looking at now, but it is embedded within this LiveBinder. There's the FE and Skills Teach Meets, which perhaps you as a learning provider, if you've got that position of authority, may want to run with our support. There's the list of what a 21st century practitioner should be able to do, and it won't apply to every one of you. Some skills are essential for some of you. Those same skills may not be of any use to others. And so it goes on. There's the bid writing, because there's funding about at the moment. There's enhancing current practice, enhancing the learning experience, and so on. Number 38, by the way, is just the one-stop shop to all of the binders. It'll take you to the LiveBinder website, and you can see all of my LiveBinders there with a little bit more information. Okay, let's go back to the Welcome tab, because the very final part here is that when you go in here, this is a personal development for practitioners Padlet. And basically it allows you to ask questions, to share things, and so on. There is information down the left hand side here about how you can just double click, and you'll notice that a little box comes up where you can write in text, your name, a title, and write some text. The little icons will allow you to add a URL. It could be to an image, a video, a map, a slideshow, a document, and the list goes on. You could upload files that would become available to other people, and you could take a photograph as well. I'm not going to leave that there. It's something that hopefully you will feel that you could actually use as well. This is very much a LiveBinder, and I hope very much that the content here will be useful for your own personal development and improving your skills to enable you to enhance your teaching and learning. And if there are any questions, do feel free to contact me, and in the same way feel free to share this with your peers, your colleagues, and or your learners if necessary. That's really a very quick overview. The website that you need to go to, the LiveBinder, the address, it has been underneath there, my image, for some time, and hopefully you will find it of use to you, and I will be updating it regularly. That's all from me, John DL. Until the next video that you come across that I produce.